one with Metro up top and Born out sort of a little bit towards the right centre and Justin to his right, although they could definitely interchange as the game goes on. Akinpong now with a ball out wide for Gusto, under pressure from Aronson, so checks back on himself, tries to then go forward. That's a decent ball, looking for Pedro, gets there at Beal as well, just by the corner flag now, the Brazilian. Under pressure from Beal, who does well in the end to win the ball back and send it down the left channel, only to the feet though of Josh Akinpong. Now in the middle for Andres Santos. Cross towards Fernandez. He's keeping their shape as it stands. Fernandez with a ball over the top. It's an ambitious one, looking for the run of Gusto. But Darlow gets his hands to it. He's got Leeds on the attack almost immediately as well as Goodmanson charges forward. He's taken out in the end by Gusto. He's not going to go into the book for that challenge. In fact, he is as well. Rob Jones produces the first yellow card off the game just after 7 minutes.
Well, Goodmanson got the right side of him and he just chops him down. Goodmanson's still down as well, so let's take another look at it. Oh, he jumped in, didn't he? So, yeah, quite right. I thought it was maybe a bit harsh. You see it again, and you see he's off the ground. So, yellow card for Malo Gusto. Did a good start for Leeds. They've held him at bay. Twice, Enzo Fernandez has tried to just chip a ball into the space. Twice he's got it wrong. Ball skidding off the turf today. We know it's been wet. There's been so much rain recently. Like I say, Leeds just not letting Chelsea play it from the back. They're not doing that sitting back at the halfway line. They're contesting everything tonight, and it's really making it interesting. If they can keep it up, then we're in for a cracking good game. If they just end up retreating, then maybe not, and then Chelsea, their quality will come to the fore. For the moment, though, it's pretty even.
Yeah, Gruev now with the free kick towards the back. Beal wins the header as well, gets it across the box, but in the end, Esteban with the clearance. Goodmanson didn't need any sort of treatment. It was being a little bit awkward, but Leeds will be praying he's fit to continue and in good form. They've only got Sam Byram as the only recognised defender on the bench at the moment. They've got 6 on the pitch, so they can easily work around that one. But Goodmanson looks to be fine for now. Santos just on the halfway line. Nice ball forward and Esteban with a heavy touch, but it falls nice and Pedro tries to slip it through. Could be a chance for Esteban, it's just too heavy in the end. Carl Darlow well off his line, and I think Esteban probably have a bigger point as anyone to prove in this game. I think that game at Ellen Road back in December, he was taken off at half time. He was pretty bullied by that Leeds team. He's going to want to respond to that.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt there's a good player there, but it looked like boys against men, didn't it? From his point of view. Well, there we go. Goodmanson gives one back there. Maybe he's going to get carded now. Chopped down Esteban, and he sort of jumped up in the air though. Rob Jones not as interested in that. Not such an obvious sort of card foul, was it really? But I think the Leeds will be aware that this young kid, that they can get on top of him in some respect, maybe can blunt him. So far, Chelsea haven't got the ball to Cole Palmer either, have they? So, from the visitors' point of view, they've made a good start. We don't get anything for that. Apart from at the moment, I suppose you could say that they'd be sat on a point, which I think they'd be delighted if they got it. I still think that Chelsea come out on the end of this. There's too much quality in the team. But I would say Leeds have made a really good start.
Yeah, good stuff so far from Daniel Farke's team. As Bogle, nice ball forward. Bogle heads it down. Justin can't keep hold of it, but he's won his side a free kick anyway. Fernandez not happy with the decision. So Rob Jones in a good position to spot it as we're past 10 minutes gone at Stamford Bridge. Still goals between Chelsea and Leeds. Fairly even as well. No real chances coming for either side as it stands. I imagine that will suit the away side coming into this one. Leeds in 16th place. They'll be keeping a keen eye on other games taking place this evening, like some Tottenham as well. Currently away at Newcastle United. And then West Ham as well, as I just mentioned earlier, against Man United. So Leeds might be thinking their old rivals might be able to do them a favour. Mecha goes down under a challenge from Chalobah. It's giving us a free kick as well. Chalobah furious with the decision. It's Mecha doing well just to use his strength there. See Chalobah just gets his hand on his back and
I think he just jumps into him. He's not in a good position there. Mecha's under the ball and he just goes shoulder into his back. No really attempt to play it from Chalobah. I think he's a weak centre-back personally, and I think Achampong has got mistakes in him. He's going to be a good player in time, but I still think there's plenty for Leeds to pick out there.
Yeah, certainly could be. They're going to get this result in the free kick, though. It's going to be Ilya Gruev, the left-footed outswinger. Justin with the header as well, almost on target. Forces a sort of save from Robert Sanchez. Nothing too hard, though, for the Chelsea goalkeeper in Leeds. And might do with the first shot at the target.
Well, it bits and pieces in it, but it's something, you know. They're in the game all right. First time Cole Palmer's on the ball, but he's had to go into his own half to go and get it, and that's not where they want him. Anyway, off we go again.
And Palmer down now under a challenge from Gruev. No yellow card going to be shown. Shows that Palmer's not really been in this game too much so far. He's having to go that deep just to receive some possession. But Gruev did kick back through the back of him just a little bit there. Rob Jones again right behind it. Maybe a free kick. No, Andre Santos has gone down. Cameras were focused on the earlier.
Well, there's a sneaky one from Gruev. Yes, he's in late on him. And then he raked his studs down his shin while he's getting up. It's sneaky and slight. Should have been booked. Clearly, Rob Jones didn't see it. Had he seen it, he'd have been forced to book him. If you having a word with Metcher now, and well, the ball was long gone, wasn't it? But yeah, he was a bit late there on Santos. But anyway, looks like he's all right.
Yeah, ball goes forward from Chelsea. It's for Kukurea as well. Keeps it in by the byline. Good ball across goal. Can Pedro get the shot left? He just about can't in the end. Roden scrambles it clear. Then Ampadu as well under pressure. Finds the feet of Metcher. Needs support. Finds it in the form of Justin, who lets it run behind him. He thinks it should have been a Leeds going, but it's been given away off the home side. In fact, no, it hasn't. Justin was right. I thought it was peculiar at first. He seemed to just let the ball go out of play, but yeah, I think that is a Leeds throw in the end. Again, Chelsea players and manager Liam Rossini not happy about it. We'll see the replay. It's Metcher just clearly come off Kukurea.
Yeah, it came off his toe, otherwise Justin would have chopped it down the line. So seeing is believing sometimes, isn't it? And Rob Jones clearly wasn't happy that Cucurella then took a quick throw because he wasn't the throw for Chelsea. So basic stuff, really. You could see that Rossini getting a little bit frustrated. I doubt that he expected the game to unfold like this. I bet if you're working out your tactics today, you couldn't imagine that Leeds would play like this. I think feather in the cap so far of Daniel Farke, who had looked a little bit unchangeable at the start of the season, and now they seem to change every week with a sort of different ploy. I think now he's got the bedrock of his team. But here's a chance, Harrison. He got jacked back there. He got jacked back again. Surely that's going to be a foul at the end of the area, and it's going to have to be a yellow card as well, I would have thought. So Leeds, a free kick in a dangerous area.
Yes, certainly. And a yellow card for Josh Akinpom. Both of that right side for Chelsea is now on a booking. It's brilliant from Aronson and Goodmanson actually gets there. Oh, no, it is Aronson ahead of Akinpom. And he just gets taken down in the end by the young defenders. Chelsea walking the tightropes with the defence. Half of the defence already booked in.
Well, what did I tell you about him making mistakes at Akinpom? You know, he should be jockeying for that ball and he should be getting goal side. And instead he goes all or nothing. I'm going to swipe at this ball, clear it to the stand. He slices it and loses it. And then he's got to bring his man down. And now he and Gusto on that side are both under pressure, both on yellow cards. And now for Leeds, it's an opportunity just to keep running them down there. But any of them mistake from those two guys, and they're sent off. So, yeah, I think you know, they put themselves under pressure. It's a young sort of defence, action point certainly in that. There's always uncertainty with Sanchez when they're playing out. So maybe Leeds can feed off that. But they've got a free kick right now.
Yeah, they certainly do. Aronson and Goodmanson going to be licking their lips at the thought of going up against Gusto and Akinpom, both on yellow cards now. Can they do anything from this free kick? It's a bit too far to shoot, but Justin gets it towards the back post. Roden's waiting in the end. It's not the greatest delivery, and Sanchez will easily claim that one out of the sky. Leeds usually a lot more effective at set pieces, and they might continue to do so throughout the evening, but that wasn't an instance of it there.
I think that they're really missing on Stack, aren't they, who takes a lot of their set piece. He's a good delivery. You know, plenty of height. Here's Cucurella getting around the back, though.
Yeah, down the left now. Cuts it across. Could be a chance. Gruev gets a touch there, just ahead of Palmer. Chelsea want the corner kick. I don't think they're going to get it in the end. Gruev just about played it onto his man. And Leeds might have attacked that.
Well, I don't know what's going on there. Justin gets sucked in. He's too high up the field, and Cucurella's gone. His cutback looks good. It's just the kind of thing that Palmer was stroking into the back of the net the weekend. The Grove does enough to put him off, and then the ball bobbles off his knee or his thigh or something, Palmer. And so it is a goal kick for Leeds.
It certainly is. First goal of the evening has gone in English football, though. Norwich City taking lead away Oxford in that relegation scrap down the bottom of the second tier. So the ball goes forward. Metcher just a little bit heavy there on Chalobah, who goes down under a challenge. Rob Jones has had quite a busy evening so far. Only 17 minutes into this game, it's still goalless, but he's already had to produce 2 yellow cards for Chelsea and quite a number of free kicks. It's a very stop start at the moment.
The thing is, it's because Leeds are holding a shade and everything's contested, so they're not letting them play out. So there's hardly any time when there's not a challenge on the ball, so it's pressure. Players coming in, flailing legs, and seeing what they can do. And this time, Chelsea under pressure, giving the ball away.
Yeah, certainly are. Van Persie some nice composure as well to find Roden just behind. It's now Goodmanson. Now back to Joe Roden. And all the way back for Carl Darlow in the end. A steady pair of hands in the Leeds goal. Roden down the line for Goodmanson. Can't keep it in though in the end. The Swede and Leeds have given away a throw in a dangerous position here. Almost in line with the 18-yard box. Roden not happy right, but gets his concentration face back on. Chelsea go defensive from it though, and back towards Chalobah just before the halfway line. Now with Akinpong and across towards Chalobah again. Liam Rosenior hasn't always had the best times against Leeds. He's actually failed to beat the Whites in his opening 2 games against them. Drawn with Hull, drawing 0-0 at the MK Stadium before